this is going to be a little bit of a hair bonus video. I just want to show you guys the high bun. And I do have it anchored with a hair stick. I make those and I sell those on Amazon homemade, or by the way. And then I do have a thick hair bobby pin. I forgot I had them here at this house. I was so thrilled. But I try not to use any kind of hair ties because I don't want any pulling for length retention. This is also a protective style, but it should not be worn for very long. One of the things we want to make sure we do is distribute the weight of the hair evenly throughout the head. A high bun scrapes the hair back from the head, right? So that increases the chance of balding here from tension. And that's why I don't wear it much. And then it also puts all the weight kind of in one spot on your head. But for my hour or so long walk, it's perfect. And I like hair sticks because they just go through the hair and they anchor it without pulling or tearing hair. And I do a lot of half updos that way. I am trying to get away from wearing my hair down because that's part of what hurts the hair, is that when the hair touches fabrics, clothes, the back of chairs, any of that stuff, the friction of movement and just daily life will start kind of sawing that hair and making it mat and tangle and break. And we don't want that. We meaning women that have a sense of happiness or passion or increased quotient of femininity from having their hair extra long. And that's subjective. Those women, like myself, really love the ideology of having long hair. And we're not the only ones. There's a gal I follow, and I've put her name down before, and she always wanted the Disney princess hair, you know, the really long stuff. And she couldn't get it because she has like low kink, really high curl hair. And that's got a specialty type of, it needs stuff. It needs a special type of length retention protocol. And she did a video where she had her hair kind of pulled out like this. She says, I grew long hair, something like you can too, or something like that. And she got 1 million views, guys. It went viral. She had a decent amount of subscribers. She likes to sew old-fashioned garments, underwear, shoes, all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like a big hobby of hers. She has 5 children. She's Canadian, probably mid-30s. Anyway, I like her. She's got a very nice manner. Very kind of calm and zen type of gal. She had like 14,000 subscribers for her old-fashioned sewing videos. And then she went viral on the hair thing. And that tells me that there's a bunch of women still in the world that are very interested in having very long hair. And we'll talk about that in a second. But she didn't realize. I think she had gotten a couple of comments saying, oh, you know, we like your hair, or that hairstyle or whatever. And she thought, well, I'll just introduce a little bit of variety in my channel. I always do sewing videos. I'll just throw in a hair video. And since she's used to making quality videos, even though it was a departure from what she normally did, she did a very good job with it. And I was just absolutely enchanted. I was like, I love what she's saying. I'm going to do some of those things. And she had historical photos of women with long hair and everything. And it was just really cool. So I was like, you're never too old, especially if your hair's nice. You're never too old to have long hair. And, you know, as you can see, I'm probably about 20% gray or whatever. I don't care. I've got great hair. So I want it to be long. So I'm going for length now. And I want a certain kind of length. I don't want length where it's long, but it looks like garbage the last 8 inches or 12 inches. That's not an end goal. Okay. And let's talk about that. Having long hair for its own sake, but it looks like garbage, isn't worth doing. Do the length retention practices and then do the protein consumption so that you can have a surplus of protein sufficient to give your hair that lustrous shine and that fullness, body, and thickness it's meant to have with the proper nutrition. And what is that? Well, a pack of cards, guys. You need to have a pack of cards of bioavailable protein per day. That's about 9 ounces. So like for instance, this morning, I had my 14-ounce ribeye. I'm golden then for the day. I could do it. But if you can't eat that much at one sitting, then have your 3 eggs in the morning, and then have your bologna sandwich at lunch, and then have your meat and potatoes dinner, or whatever you eat. You know, just make sure you get your 9 ounces in. So that's kind of a fun little video, but I just wanted to show you what I was doing today. The high bun, Hubs hates it. So I tend to wear it on my walks when he's not around. He's busy doing stuff today. He's on a tractor we rented. He's putting in a culvert, so he wouldn't have time to walk with me anyway, and I think he would be driven mad by how slow I go, because I had this big tendonitis thing, as some of you that subscribe to me know, and so I am walking, but I don't want it to flare back up ever again. So I'm just walking real slow and taking my time and enjoying the beautiful weather and taking you guys along for the ride. So anyhow, I just wanted to reach out, do a little bonus video, show you my hairstyle, and I will be probably putting up, I'm very interested in hairstyles that are protective and fast. I don't mind a complicated hairstyle if I have an extremely special occasion to go to, a wedding or something such like that, my anniversary, you know, whatever. I'm against heat. I only use it once a year for my anniversary. And so you're going to find me doing styles where I use the hair against itself to secure it. Or I use bobby pins, or I use hair sticks. And I have a hair stick in every shape and color you can imagine. They're pretty. They're a nice, subtle accessory that's kind of unique. And I've always liked them. I probably should have worn two for this hairstyle, and I didn't. So it's a little flopsy mopsy. That's okay. It looks better when it's kind of tight, but we don't want that. And I just was like, I'm just walking today. It's fine. So anyway, subscribe. If you guys want to watch my long hair journey and you want to see what I do and how long it grows and everything, subscribe and like this video and share it if you think it would appeal to other people. I'll be 57 in July, and I'm older to be wearing my hair long. And then I just wanted to tell you guys what I think long hair is. My hair is between my bra strap and my waist right now. And I think for me, long hair, the end goal is about hip length. I would never grow my hair past a point where I had to sit on it. Like if I go to sit down and I'm worried about sitting on my hair, it's too long. But I would go shy of that point if it looked good. I'm not interested in hair that looks like garbage. It's got to kind of look thick and nice all the way down. You know your hair needs to be trimmed if you can see through it. If you just have long hair all the way down your back and you can't see through the hair, it's in pretty good shape. That's one indicator. But if you've got a gal who's got long hair and then it's nice and thick to the bra strap, and then you can just see it's like it separates and you can see the shirt through the hair and everything, then you know all that has to be cut like a big chop, right? So that's my goal, is to get my hair hip length, and then I usually braid it at night to secure it, and then I have a satin pillowcase too. But yeah, long hair to me is when it's like waist length or longer, and then really long hair to me would be sittable hair. I've never had my hair past hip length in my life, and my mom gave me my first haircut when I was 7. So my folks weren't big believers in me having short hair either. I had really thick hair. It was braided most often. She would do milkmaid braids, or my mom would do she called it a super braid because I had thick hair then too. It was kind of a golden blonde. And I don't know, I was brought up that way. I had long hair till I was 7, and then they gave me a haircut, but it wasn't, it was still up around here. It wasn't short. And I think my mom had a page boy when she was little, and she never forgot it and hated it. Yeah, so anyway, bonus video, guys. I'm doing a few of these today where I'm out walking and I'm just taking some bonus content to kind of upload like on a Monday or Wednesday and just say, hey, you guys, I'm still here. It's more casual. I won't have, as much photos with them or word detail, just because I want to get the content up as a bonus, and I don't want to spend the kind of intensive time it takes to edit my other videos. But I want to get something up for you guys. And I'm passionate about this hair thing. In fact, Mom said last night, she goes, you're really obsessed with your hair. Did you know that? And I'm like, yeah. Subscribe. Love me. Share me. It's bad luck. Okay, let's do it again. It's still shaded. Love me. Subscribe. Join me in my journey.